catch another crappie to save my life. G-Man fishing. Caught one crappie today, caught a bunch of bass today. But one crappie does not make it a crappie video. So hopefully we're going to find some more crappies. We're going to make a live stream of crappie fishing. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Yo, let's find out. Yo, what's up? One watcher. How you doing today? Fishing is good. Crappie catching, not so much. There's a fish. Oh, no. I was hoping to have a basket full of crappie by now, but it's not working out. One crappie don't make it a basket full of crappies. I didn't even put him in the basket. He's only about a 5-incher, maybe 5 inches. This was supposed to be titled Crappie Fishing Prineville Reservoir, but being that the crappies aren't cooperating, we can't very well label it a crappie video, can we? Make sure you guys hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Boy, I'm trying everything I know to catch a crappie out of Prime Res, and it hadn't happened yet. I've gotten one crappie, so it has happened. But one crappie don't constitute as more than one. So, caught a bunch of smallmouth, baby smallmouth though. I'll take micro bass. It's going good. It's going good. I've caught a bunch of smallies and one crappie. Not a whole lot of crappies though. That's what this was supposed to be about, this live stream edition. But being that they're not cooperating too well, it's just going to be a fishing for whatever. Hi there, Easton Lee. How you doing? Got the crappie magnets out there. Got the Gulp Alive out there so far. The only crappie wanted was a Gulp Minnow, and after that I haven't gotten no more crappies. Hi there, Soja. How do you say that? Scott, Skink. Oh, wow, what a name. Okay, what up, Stay Fishy? Redmond, Oregon. If you guys haven't seen his videos yet, go check him out. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Nice. I'm glad you guys like to go fishing. What you guys fish for? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I might have to throw a night crawler out there, see if that'll catch me more fish. So far, it's just been a whole lot of smallmouth, and then now that I switched to locations of the reservoir for the live stream and switched to a micro net, I ain't doing too well for myself. But we're out here trying to get fish for you guys. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. Y'all, thank you. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with others. That helps the channel grow. I need these crappies to start cooperating so I can rename this video or this live stream edition to Prineville crappie fishing instead of. Oh, I just missed a fish. When they hit on the fall, it's hard to set the hook on them because you don't know they're there until it's too late a lot of times. And I'm just using a micro net right now on this one. The other one I've got a crappie magnet and a gulp minnow on it. Yeah, it is wet outside today. It's rainy pretty good this morning, and it's been windy. It's slowed down a little bit on the rain and the wind. But it's supposed to pick back up though. So how old am I? I'm a very young and spry 40-some years old. I will be another year older here in just a few days. Josh of all trades, what's up, buddy? Cloudy days are great for fishing. You're right on that. Yeah, any day is great for fishing, that's for sure. I need the crappies to start cooperating a little more though, y'all. I'll take bass and catfish and anything else that wants to bite, but I really just come out here today to try to get some crappie footage for y'all. I mean, technically I do got some crappie footage for y'all, but that's only one little crappie. I'll let that guy go. Trust me, he would have been perfectly fine on the dinner table, but he was kind of small. Could have had a bunch of fish in the basket, but let them go. Yeah, then you just switched to ice fishing, huh? Yeah, I did do ice fishing this year, didn't I? That was kind of crazy. If you guys missed the live stream on Tuesday, I took a great tumble, or Wednesday, I mean. I took a great tumble during the live stream, banging myself all kinds up. If you guys didn't see that, of course, you guys wouldn't have seen that. It was just slightly out of view when that happened. Well, they're getting ready to stock every place, I think, because of the holidays coming up sometime in May. They usually do stock a lot of places for the holiday. What is it? Memorial Day, Labor Day? I don't know. One of those holidays anyways. So they'll be stocking most places in Central Oregon too. Yeah, it's fun. You should go check out that video if you ain't seen it. It is pretty fun. We caught some nice fish and had a good time. Can't ask for much more than that. There you go. Now you can see how old I really am. Now, this is facing towards me. But yeah, we fished this whole bank. We fished the the fishing dock, the pier, and it's just been a hard day of trying to catch some crappies today. But I don't expect it to be anything else. You know, can't expect it to be great all the time. So here we are, and back at it, and hopefully we're gonna catch some nice fish for you guys. I'm thinking about putting a worm on that float rig and throwing that out there. We may only live stream in this area for maybe an hour, and then head to another area and maybe live stream at a different area, because I don't see no reason in live streaming for 3 hours here in this spot if we ain't catching some fish for you guys. This rod I got to, I don't know. This one's probably on about a year old, I think. I got it last year for kokanee fishing, and then I bought me a couple kokanee rods, and this has become my new ultralight bait casting rod. So yeah, it's been probably a year now for this rod. The other rod I'm using is I've had for probably 3 years. That rod right there sitting in front. Had that one for probably 3 years. So. Fishing's just not what I thought it'd be. I mean, it's been pretty good as far as bass goes, but I didn't really come out here for bass. Yeah, it's a good rod. It's a Okuma rod. That one that the lens was just on is a nice rod. It's a 8.6 Okuma. This is a 7.6 Okuma, light action, bait casting rod and reel. This is the Shimano Corrado BSF ultralight. Yeah, they're really nice, really nice. A little bit spendy though. The reels are. The rods aren't so much, but the reels definitely are a little more spendy. So I'm going to throw a worm on that other rod and fish it for a little while, and then we'll move to another area about 07 or about 10:30. Well, it'll be still in this same area, but a little bit in a different direction. That way, maybe we can find some fish. Retro. Ron, where's those decoys you promised to send me, man? I need them, especially on a day like today when I ain't got none in the basket. Well, I can't say that they're guaranteed not to catch fish, Sean. After this cast with the micro Ned, I'll put a worm on that other rod. See if we can't get something to bite, because the way things are going, it's pretty slow going. I want the fishing to pick up, so last resort's always a worm. It's everything else, and then if I have to, I'll go to a worm. So it looks like we may end up having to go to a worm just to get them, just to try to get a little more consistent bite, Thanks for joining us. Make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it, y'all. All right, let's reel that one in. Put a night crawler on it. And then we'll get back to throwing this micro Ned. We're throwing 2 different colors Ned rigs. We're throwing a curly tail worm. We've thrown gulp minnows, crappie magnets. I believe that's all we've thrown so far this morning. So we've thrown a few things out here at these fish today. I had my most luck over there off the fishing pier today, but I was looking for more fish, so I decided to wander on away from it to see if I can't find some more. But so far, it has not worked out to my advantage. And we may end up going back to the pier during this live stream just to try it again, because that's where I was catching all my fish at earlier. See, that's my favorite crappie magnet right there, the black and the chartreuse. That's usually a pretty good combination right there, but for whatever reason, relax. Live streams are catching fish non-stop, huh? Well, this is real life, buddy. We don't catch fish non-stop here. You know, if we're editing videos and stuff, we can make it look like we're catching more fish, but anywho, I'll show you this. See, this is a set of trout magnets here. Or crappie magnets I picked up before I come fishing today. See, it's a crappie magnets, and it comes with the 6 to 8 pieces or something like that. Really good combination of crappie jigs. $16.99 is what this cost me. I may end up picking up a package and for a future giveaway as well. So just because they're really not that expensive of a setup, because for the amount of pieces you get for it, you really get your money's worth. And they do catch fish most days. Unfortunately today, I don't know what it is today. But hey, sometimes that's the way it is. Even for somebody who fishes like I do, and you know, even I'm bound to have an off day once in a while, right? Or as Ron likes to say, all the time. He don't think I catch fish ever. Yeah, I do. I like to use scent from time to time on them, just to see if it'll work better. Because sometimes not having scent's gonna harm you. You know, sometimes you got to have that scent on there to get the fish a little motivated. So yeah, definitely always a good idea to throw some scent on from time to time. So now we got a night crawler and a Gman underneath the float rig. I was gonna go to catch bluegills today and kayak fish, but the weather report said no way. It's supposed to be 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts, and so I was like, you know what? I don't want to be out in the kayak 15, 20 mile an hour gusts, and well, I'm glad he loves to fish. It's a good thing, especially when they're taking their kids out fishing and teaching them how to catch fish. That's always a good thing. I don't know if I showed you guys the micro net or not. I've used 2 different colored micro nets, and this one I've had some bites on, but I ain't hooked up nothing yet. It's all bent to heck, but that just means it's been well used, I guess. So hook's all bent, jig head's all flattened out. Yeah, talk about well used gear, you know. No, Alex, no Bella, no. Sorry. I wish they were here. They're still gone. They'll be back eventually though. Well, I'm glad you like fishing, because that's a good thing for kids to do. It tends to keep them out of trouble. I've been fishing since before I could walk. To be honest with you, you know, my dad, he would take us all, load us all up, and we'd all go fishing. So give it another 10 minutes in this spot, and then we're gonna head to the point. during this live stream. So we can try fishing over there and see, find some crappies and more bass or something. I would like to catch 100 or find 100,000 crappies because that's really what I want. But I'll take bass and catfish and everything else. If you've watched my channel at all, I'm not too picky about the fish I'm catching, and I'm not too picky if they're big or small either. I like to catch them all. So that's the fun thing about fishing is, you know, I don't have to just chase those big ones like a lot of people do. You know, I like to catch them all because, you know, the true trophies, in my opinion, are the little guys, anyways, because they ensure that you got a future fishery. So if you're out there and you're just looking for that big one, oh, GoPro just died, the chesty. It usually always dies during the live stream, though, which is fine. I don't need it on during the live stream, anyways. But those little micro fish, man, they tell you got usually tells you got a healthy fishery and your future's looking bright for your fisheries. So y'all don't always just go out fishing for them monsters. I mean, I catch plenty of them big ones, but you know what? Catching them small ones is fun too. I'm telling you. Man, when are these crappies gonna pick up the bite today? Come on, here, crappie, crappie. Here, crappie, crappie. No sonar, sorry. Not from the bank, anyways. I don't know anybody who uses it from the bank. I know people, oh, well, they do got those ones you put on your line and you throw out there these days. And they're a fish finder. So, yeah, I guess you're right there, Ron. You are right, man. As usual, I'm never the smartest guy on YouTube. Darn it. Sky Blue, what's up? How you doing today? The fishing is good. During the live stream, I've not caught any fish. I've missed a couple fish, but I have not caught any fish during the live stream. So we're gonna make it happen though, for sure. It's been a nice, pleasant day today. A little windy, a little rainy. It cleared up the rain and the wind. It cleared up. So yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. So hopefully, well, there's no hopefully about it. We're gonna make it happen for sure. Oh yeah, it's rainy down there too, huh? Well, at least I'm in good company then, right? If it's rainy there too, I'm in good company. Y'all go check out Sky Blue's channel and Stay Fishy, Redmond, Oregon. They got some good content. Uh, I'd kind of like to see more videos to go with them live streams and shorts you guys are putting out, though. I think you guys are doing a great job. Great job. I think I'm fishing too fast at this point because I'm not getting bit nearly enough. But I'm just like looking for fish. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. See, I'm excited. I ain't even caught a fish on a live stream yet. Imagine that. Y'all, let's go. We're going to make it happen, though. Boy, if we find a good school copy and get into them, oh, man, I might live stream all day. You just never know. I'd like to get into a good school crappie. Really, all I need is like 3 of them for me and the wife because she only eats one. I eat 2. I could eat about 20 of them, but I won't do that. That'd be called gluttony, and I don't want to be a glutton. Well, I mean, not even my micro net is working too good. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, not used to the you and the way you talk and stuff. Yeah, but hey, Ron's got a good sense of humor. He likes to have a little fun. He likes to talk about fish decoys that are actually fish, but he's the one making the decoys for me, and I'm buying them from him to put in the basket. Yeah, I probably should all put all those fish in the basket that I caught today, but that way you guys could actually believe that I caught a fish. But kind of the way it goes, you know. I just didn't want to fill up my basket too early. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Appreciate that. Boy, oh boy. 4 more minutes and then we're going to move to the point, I think. Maybe either the pier or the point. We might stop off at the pier first because it's on the way to the point. Just to see if we can't pick up another crappie off the pier. Or around the pier, I guess. Really, I need to slow it down because the water's still, I mean, it should be warming up enough because it was a warm week all week. Good solid weather all week, so shouldn't be too bad. Because the fish I've caught today didn't seem to be too awfully cold. Usually when you pull them out of cold water and you pick them up, they're usually pretty cold yet. But look forward to another bluegill fishing video real soon. Because I did make a video, I just haven't edited it and put it out yet. So that bass video I put from Ochiko's after getting stopped by the cops on last weekend didn't do so well view-wise. We caught a bunch of bass that day. We caught one trout, and somebody gave us a trout, and um, we caught a bunch of bass though after. We moved to some shallower water, and we were fishing the shallows. Um, you guys go check out that Toby the Fish Stealing Pooch. That's a pretty good video. You guys haven't seen it yet. Because that was a funny video. I don't know why I didn't get better views, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, 2 more minutes, and then we're going to move to another spot, y'all. So let's get a fish right now. Get one. Let's get one. Boy, that float ain't even getting hit with the worm. All right, that looks like that's probably going to be the last one in the spot, and then we're gonna go searching some more. Gonna go searching some more. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Have you had any luck today? They're there. I've caught probably about 8 smallmouth and 1 crappie. No, over there. At the pier, yeah. I started off there and then I worked my way over this way. And I'm just working my way back, and I've had a couple bites, but nothing really. What's that? Yeah, I'm live streaming. Gman Fishing? Yeah, Gman Fishing. All right, you guys, we're going to move over to the pier, or towards the pier, and we're going to go fish that. Oh, remember, I always got one of these with me on the weekends. Y'all. Monster Imports. Gotta love them. All right, well, we'll go ahead and move, because, well, we'll work this in slow, and maybe we'll get a bite on the way in, and then we'll go ahead and move over to towards the pier, maybe the point, because I don't know where we're gonna get bit at. So I fished a pretty good area this morning, and Most of the bites come from over there at the pier area. So I've gotten a couple bites throughout this area. I just haven't landed anything since I was over that way. So thanks for joining us, you guys. You guys make this all worthwhile, especially some of the crazy comments you guys do, you know, especially Ron with his fish decoys and everything. It kind of makes it fun. Me and Stay Fishy Reb in Oregon, we've been known to live stream right next to each other. He'll be live streaming on his channel. I'll be live streaming on my channel. All right, well, y'all, you ready to go see if we can catch some more fish over there by the pier? Lunchtime, huh? All right, well, munch up, man. All right, well, see if I can manage to live stream and carry all my stuff together. And I'm gonna fish you guys away from me. That way you can see our journey to the next spot. Ooh, whoa, you guys almost went in the drink. YouTube. My bad. Trying to grab the tripod and everything, and how about knocked you guys in the drink? Wouldn't be the first time the live stream's been in the drink. See all this beautiful water we're fishing today. Underneath the float with the crappie or with the gulp minnow. With a gulp minnow.
Like how
About 7 foot deep. Yeah. Yeah, a slider. I can show you my rig real quick. I'm sure live stream won't mind that too much. Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got a bobber stop right there.
Yeah, I got a bobber stop below and above. And yeah, just slipping. Because when you don't have a lot of room, being able to reel all the way to the float stop helps to be able to cast further.
Yeah. Okay. So how many crappies you got today?
Oh, just one. The rest have been all smallmouth.
Okay. Smallmouth. Are they on the bottom or are they like somewhere above?
They can be on the bottom, but I've been usually fishing. It seems like I've been probably about 2 foot off the bottom when they've been biting.
Okay. Yeah,
So.
and then you were gonna go to the point and then.
First, I think I'm going to the pier and then to the point.
Okay.
Do you got a YouTube channel? I see you got a chesty.
No, I just try to film my own catch. I like to do that.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if I catch any fish, I'll let you know. All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll look up your Gman ticket.
Thank you.
The G, like the golf.
Yeah, G. Yep.
8 foot, huh?
Yeah. All right. Have fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. No, I haven't had a bite on a worm yet. Okay, I'm back. I was just trying to help them catch more fish. So that's kind of what this channel is about, is helping people catch fish. So I don't think we're gonna go right on the pier right now. We're gonna fish on this side of the pier, and then we'll go on the other side of the pier, and then we'll go to the point, and then maybe land up back at the pier. So yep, I'm married. Got a wife and beautiful grown adult kids. for sure. All right, let's see if we can't get a couple fish from this side before we go to the pier, or go to the other side of the pier or something. I don't know what I'm looking for word wise, but we'll see if we can't get it figured out. Whew. I'm just tired of packing all this stuff around. Okay, let's set all this stuff down. Oh. Oh. All right, get you guys set back up. I don't really have a very good spot to set you guys, but at least right here I don't. But that's okay. We'll figure something out. We always manage to try to figure something out. I want to find a halfway decent spot to put you guys. Maybe it would have been better off if I just went straight to the pier, but here, let's try that. As long as the winds don't pick up, I think we should be all right, right? Like that. All right, let's get the worm and bobber, throw them back out there, and we're gonna throw towards the pier and just see what happens with that, and then we're gonna set it down. All right, just like that. You guys can somewhat see the is it already under? I think it's already under. Yep, fish on. That didn't take long. Oh, it came off. No. That. That didn't take long. I was busy trying to get ready to throw my other rod out, and I already looked up and my float was under. So. Keep an eye on that float. Let me know if it goes under again. I'm going to try and get that other rod ready. All right. Yep, it's already under again. There we go. Fish on. What in the world? I can't keep them pinned. Can't keep them pinned. Maybe I just moved too early. Here, fishy fish. I don't know how well you guys can see that float, but there we go. There we go. Smallmouth. Y'all. Smallmouth underneath the float. On the worm. That's why I'm missing them. They're so small. That's okay though. I'm happy to catch these little guys. No biggie there. See, that's kind of the reason why I moved away from the pier, was because this is what I was catching, was little guys and not crappies. But hey, remember to catch, kiss, and release the fisher once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. He gone. Now, if those would turn into crappies, I'd be so happy. Here, crappie, crappie, crappie. Here, crappie, crappie. That was like 3 straight throws, 3 straight bites. Finally got one landed. Imagine that. Well, there we go. Here's another one. Looks like another smallmouth. Yeah, probably what it is. Woo! Not very big, but hey, we'll take them for sure. We'll take them for sure. Gotta love it. Yes, they are very cute little guys. They need all the respect we can give them by not mistreating them, not being hard on them, just taking them, doing it quick and letting them go. There we go. I know a few people in my day that just had no respect for nothing. Back growing up in Missouri, there's a couple guys I went fishing with, and let me tell you, I didn't go fishing with them afterwards. One trip, and that was all I needed to know that, hey, I didn't want to fish with them no more. We'd go out catfishing, and back there, you go out catfishing, you're using cut bait or using bluegills or livers or something for bait to catch fish, and you'd catch them turtles, and then we'd catch them turtles and then go to let them go, and then one guy I went out with, all he wanted to do was kill them, and it just didn't make no sense for killing a turtle for no reason at all, just wanting to be a butt, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There we go. There's another fish. That's a better fish. That's a lot better fish. That's a lot better fish. 4-pound test. Everything feels good though. That's a much better fish, y'all. Is that a net-worthy fish? I don't know. We'll find out. That's definitely a lot better fish. Y'all. That's a pike minnow, but hey. We're going to put him in the basket and we're going to save him. That will make for a decent dinner right there. A lot of people like to talk bad about these fish and stuff like that, and just like to take them and throw them up on the bank and kill them and stuff. But these fish, they may not be the most desirable fish for people, but a lot of people won't even give them a chance, time or day, to even try and eat them. But I'm telling you, dude, these things are delicious. You know, they just get such a bad rep for eating the steelhead and salmon smelt and eggs and stuff. People just don't realize, you know, even a fish like this deserves our respect, y'all. And they are quite tasty. He trying to swim away. He trying to swim. Got him in the basket though. But instead of throwing him on the bank and letting him rot, because he eats fish and eggs and stuff, no. He going in the basket. He gonna be somebody's dinner. Somebody's dinner. Boy, fishing by that dock with the worms definitely turn this live stream into something. For sure. Well, there's another fish. Another decent fish, it feels like. Feels like another decent fish. No, not as big as I thought he was. He fooled me. He fooled me. He fooled me. Come on, I'm trying to get this hook at you so you can go back to doing what you're doing. There you guys go. Another beautiful future 10-pounder. Yes. Thank you guys for commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Like I said, every time you guys share, that helps us out as YouTubers out. So please do share. Yeah, that's true. People don't realize that they're living things, you know, and I just don't see no reason in being mean. I mean, I guess if we kill them, some people would consider that mean, but we're not just treating them like garbage, you know. We're catching them, we're taking care of them, we're releasing them. We're not. I mean, some people would say we're piercing their lips, so we are hurting them, but I really don't think we're hurting them too bad if we're piercing their lips. So, boy, that's pretty productive over here by the pier for sure. went from not catching anything to catching some fish, y'all. Yes, sir. There we go. There's another one. Another bass, it feels like. Yeah. Woohoo! Smallmouth City, y'all. I ain't even getting a chance to throw my other rig out. They're biting pretty good. Back you go, little fella. Y'all. How sweet is that? Make a little change, come down and start fishing the fishing pier again, catch more fish. Maybe not the species we're after, but we're still catching fish. And as long as we're catching fish, I don't see no reason not fishing. Sure, I'd like to be catching some crappies. But hey, nice that you're fishing Monday morning. I don't know if I'm fishing Monday morning or not. Probably not. My normal fishing days, as you know, stay fishy is Saturdays and Wednesdays. Saturdays and Wednesdays. Generally my days for fishing. I don't know if you guys can see that float or not. There we go. There's another fish. We are just ripping up some little lips today. And I'm just telling you, little lips. That's what it boils down to right now, is they are little lips. I don't know about Manchester. I've never been to Manchester. Isn't that like in the UK where they carp fish or something? How's it going?
Good. You doing any good?
Oh yeah, I'm tearing up some babies.
Yeah.
Bunch of small fish, but you know, one crappie and a bunch of
Oh, stop.
one crappie and a bunch of
No, sit.
little smallmouth,
Sit.
and then one pike minnow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say anything worth bragging about, but hey, I'm enjoying it.
Just fishing.
Yeah, I'm just fishing, buddy. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. Fishing and live streaming right now.
What's that?
Fishing and live streaming.
Oh, okay. Well, it's sure nice to see the lake all the way up.
Yeah, it was all the way up to last year and I think the year before. It was down for about 6 years though.
Yeah, I've lived out here for a while. No one asked your opinion. No, quit. Yeah, there was a couple years there where there wasn't much more than a stream going through here.
Yeah, it got pretty low there for a while. Definitely got low for a while.
I was just over at the county boat ramp before I came over here.
Yeah.
There were all kinds of fish jumping over there.
Oh yeah. Any crappies being over there?
Well, I mean, they don't. They're not out in the water long enough to get a good idea what they are.
Gotcha.
They were fairly decent size.
Probably trout then. Because I know them trout, they like to get pretty active. That's for sure. But for whatever reason, all I'm catching is bass, and I'm targeting crappies is what I'm doing. But so far it's been all mostly bass.
Yeah, I pulled some nice ones out of here.
Oh yeah, there are some nice ones in here. For sure.
You hit the right spot, man.
Oh heck yeah.
But usually the big ones, you got to be in a boat. Come on, Dozer, let's go down to the boat.
All right, I'm back. I was just having a little conversation with that fella. His dog was having a conversation too, which was cool. You know, dogs have the right to bark, I guess, and get loud. Well, the bite seems to slow down a little bit, didn't it? There for a minute, I couldn't keep them off the line. Now it's taking a little more work to get them to bite. That's okay though. I don't mind. There went a little sniffle, but he didn't stick with it. He just sniffed it. Oh, I missed him. Pulled it out of his mouth. We'll let it sit there and see if something else wants to smell it. Y'all are excellent. I'm glad you guys decided to join me today on this live stream edition. That's for sure. Boy, it started out so slow. Oh, there went another bite, but he didn't stick with it very long. Come on, fishy, fishy. Yeah. To see that crappie I caught earlier, you'll have to go and watch the video I'm going to put out sometime. I don't know what day it'll be out. Because I got that bluegill video I need to put out before I put out a crappie video. So last week I got 2 videos out and a couple live streams. So I did land up pulling down that one where I got stopped by the police. Just because I was afraid there was too much information that people were going to see. So I wanted to not leave it up. So. All right, well, if they're not biting on that, whoop, I was just getting ready to, there's another fish. Anyways, I was going to throw that Ned rig, and there we go. Got another little shamali. Oh, sorry, you guys were facing me, not the river or lake. Just another little one, but hey, hey, well, how'd he steal my, let me put him back and I'll show you something. Okay, so, I did have 2 hooks on there, right? The top one's gone. And the bottom one's still there. How's that work? That's one of the things, one of the problems with the Albertine hooks is they don't close the gap up enough. And if you're not careful, what happens is you set the hook and you pull the hook right through the gap of the eye. And so, yeah, you got to be careful. All right, well, let's see. See if we can't get something on a micro Ned, which is like seriously my top 3 baits to throw. First would be the gulp minnows, which I've thrown for a lot of years. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Second cast with the micro Ned. Micro Ned to the rescue. Wow. There you go. Beautiful little smallie. Nothing worth bragging about, but definitely worth saying hi to. Definitely a lot of fish in here. For sure. Pike minnow wants to swim away with the basket. There we go. I like to see one of them 3-pound smallmouths hit right about now. Or get in a big old school crappie. That'd be cool too. All right, man. Have a good day at work. Be safe. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I don't know why, how, but he stole my gulp minnow and my hook. I mean, I do kind of understand it, but still. Where's all the trout at anyways? This spot I haven't really had hardly too much luck trout fishing. Not that I really ever trout fished here, but this is usually where I come for my crappies and my, well, crappies pretty much. Everything else is a bonus when I come here. Boy, just that quick it slowed down. Remember when I first got here, it was like bam, 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 bam. I think one more cast after this one, and then we'll move to the other side. Well, I think we'll just go to the point, move over there. And then we'll go ahead and move over to the point and try that. All right, well let's move on around this around the other side of the fishing pier, huh? All right, y'all. Might as well go try the point for a while. Maybe we'll get another double set back up on here because I just like it better when I got more than one setup on. So. Y'all, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. We'll go ahead and move out to the point. Try that for a while. If nothing else, we'll come and try and fish the pier on this side. But I want to see if we can't catch some fish out there off the point first. You never know, we might get into a school of crappies or just a lot of wind. You never know. Just have to wait and see what happens. Get the fish back in the water. All right. Get the camera set up properly. For you guys. And we can start fishing again. All right. See here. Try that right there. I think that's where we want that one. Get this worm or bobber thrown out there. We may rig it up to where we can get another gulp minnow on there or trout magnet or another crappie magnet on there or something. All right. Going back out. All right. There we go. Keep that real out of the sand because that's what this is, basically sand. Y'all. And we're back to trying to get some fish caught, y'all. Hopefully we're going to find some crappies at some point. I hope. Thanks for joining us. Sure. Come on, crappies. Come on, bass. Come on, pipeman. Come on, anything that wants to bite. We'll take you. Could be throwing too far out there too for the crappies, for all I know. I feel like if I'm going to catch a trout, this would be the spot to catch it here off the point here. There we go, fish on. Good fish, good fish, good fish. Feels like it anyway. Oh yeah, solid fish. Solid fish. Nice largemouth. Nice largemouth. Nice largemouth. Check out that. Check out that largemouth jaw. Yeah. Got a nice little largie here. Beautiful. Beautiful largemouth. On the micro Ned, but I figured we could get a decent little fish on the micro Ned. He got some sharp teeth too. Nice little 10-inch bass, you know. Can't complain when they're like that. Beautiful fish though. Let's get this released for y'all. I don't know how well you guys can see it because I can't see it. So. Later, dude. Hopefully you guys got that. Nice. Saw a little largie. For sure. Didn't know if we'd catch any largies today, but hey, that works for me. I don't know how well you guys seen that release, but hopefully you guys got a good look at it. Beautiful little largemouth. Believe it or not, there's some bigger ones than that in here. Just doing a cast and a straight retrieve on that that micro Ned is how I caught that largie. Probably should have taken him home and put a fillet knife to him, but I generally try to be as nice as I can because bass fishermen don't like that too much when you put a fillet knife through a largemouth. I don't know why. They weren't put on this earth for to not be eaten. They were put on this earth to be eaten, not to not be eaten. In my opinion, all fish were put on earth to be eaten. Well, most of them anyways. Some of them flat out kill you because they're poisonous, but for the most part, in my opinion, bass were put here to be eaten. Trout were put here to be eaten. Nasty salmon is put here to be eaten. When I say nasty, I literally mean nasty. Salmon really is not one of my favorite fish to eat in the world. I don't know why people think they taste so good, but they do. They want to buy it, but I missed him. I missed him. Yo. Haha. There went a nice trout way out there jumping. Got a perfect appetizer for a trout, and they're not eating it. That's okay though. When it's meant to be eaten by a trout, it's meant to be eaten by a trout. I take him home and give him to the wife. Make the wife so happy if I brought her home a nice juicy trout. Surprised me she hasn't joined in the live stream yet, but She don't always join in. Come on, trout or crappie. I lost my train of thought after talking about them trout. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, want to interact? Come on. Surely you guys got something to say to me? Like, get off the live stream. You're boring us to death. Maybe if I slow it down a little bit, maybe I get more bites. I don't know. I know I've seen some really good bass caught out here over the years. I've even gotten some really nice bass out of here over the years. Largemouth and smallmouth. We're gonna go try after the live stream. We're gonna go probably someplace else to try to catch crappies, but we're here and I wanna try to get some crappies out of this area for you guys, but it hasn't happened yet. Still thinking we might have to go and try the pier. So yeah, keep moving it in closer because I'm not getting any bites way out there. So just keep moving it in closer, moving it in closer until we find something. I don't know where all the crappies are. They're just not cooperating crappies. Here, crappie, crappie. Here, crappie, crappie. Y'all. Thanks for staying with us. I don't know where the Lava Island Tower is at. Never heard of that. I meant to answer that earlier, but I was too busy, I guess. I can't wait until the crappies start biting better and it's not hit and miss. Thought for sure by now with all that warm weather we had last week, it would be fire this weekend, but don't always work out the way we planned it, I guess. Oh, nice. South of Bend on the river. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, I guess. Lava Island, south of Bend. Okay, I'll have to punch that into the GPS or something. Well, not a GPS, but phone, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm about ready to. There we go. Oh, limb cod. Weird when a limb cod bites. You know, feels like a fish and everything. It starts feeling like it's swimming around and everything. Couple more casts here, and then we'll move back over to the pier, but we'll fish on this side of the pier. One fish in this spot so far. I wouldn't say that's bad. I ain't been here that long. I wouldn't say it's good because when we first got to the pier, we were catching one right after another at first. So, and it seemed like it took us a long time to get bit during the early in the live stream. Let's go over here to the point a little bit and make a few casts out here. Somebody left a rod and reel out there on the pier, on the not pier, on the picnic table. Hi, you're back. Hi. Somebody left a fishing rod on the picnic table. Hopefully they come back for the picnic table fishing rod. All right, well, that's good to know. Cool. I'll have to figure that out and maybe take a trip up there. I'm always always like doing new places. That's for sure. Got a little salad on my micro Ned. You know. Well, it just surprised me right out there. There ain't no crappies. Normally there's crappies out this way. Yeah. Unfortunately, my wife don't like to hike nothing. She don't even like to fish anymore. I probably ruined that for her. She keeps saying I ruined it for her. Fishing all day. Yeah, we go fishing for the whole day, and I guess she got tired of fishing all day long, so. Oh, there we go. Ooh. There we go. Fish on. Oh, what? As long as he was on there, he didn't swallow it. What the heck? He was on there for a solid minute. That tells me they're not out as far as I was throwing. We'll throw it out there, give it a few more minutes since we finally got a bite there. And I didn't mean to ruin it for her, but hey, you know, if it's a nice clear day and she can get in the water once in a while, she'll go fishing with me these days. But not very often. Not very often. So, but yeah, we men tend to like to ruin things for the ladies for some reason. I don't know. I mean, even if we don't think we're doing anything wrong, we still tend to ruin it for them. But at least once in a while, she'll go swimming when I go fishing. Of course, the day usually ends up only being about 3 or 4 hours worth of fishing, and then it's time to go home. Yep. That's all we can do is try and have a good time. For sure. It's just too bad the women don't see it as a good time. They see it as, we're just out here doing nothing for hours on end. Even when we're catching fish, they're like, yeah, we're just out here for hours on end doing nothing. Oh, well. I guess that's life sometimes for women. What we find entertaining isn't always what they find entertaining, right? Yeah. Now that I'm back over here watching the float, got my undivided attention, I'm not getting bit again. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this live stream edition. I appreciate it. All right. I think maybe, yep, it does go both ways because they take us shopping and expect us to have a good time, and we're on our feet for 8 hours, basically doing the same thing they're saying we're doing when we're fishing. For sure. That makes for some good conversation right there. Uh, Good thing the women don't chime in on these things. I could see the women's horn sticking out right now about what we're talking about. uh, that is good though. It goes both ways for sure. One more after this one, and then we'll go back over there and fish this side of the pier, and then after that, we may go fish on the pier. You're right, but you got a girl, huh? And you understand what we're talking about. All right. All right, one more, and then we're going to move back over towards the pier, fish this side of it this time. And then we may fish on top of the pier. Yeah, they do know somehow, for whatever reason. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the fishing pier. And then we'll probably end the live stream over there, but we're going to live stream for a while longer. All right, you guys, let's go. Yeah, they are nice when they want to be, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's go over here and try this spot. for a little bit. And then get our fish back in the water. He probably don't like being pulled out of the water. Okay, let's see here. All right, you guys are, I don't know if you guys are set up too good, but I'm trying to get you guys set up to where you guys ain't gonna flop over in YouTube land. Oh. Okay. Yep, there's definitely some fish over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to throw myself in the reservoir. Y'all, I'm live streaming right now. I don't want to throw myself in the reservoir. Although I tried to. I think you guys are set up just nicely. Just like that. All right, you guys ready to catch another fish or what? All right, we're back to fishing, y'all. All right, back to answering the question. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's set that down and get ready to get that other rod back out there. Yeah, I went in a drink on Wednesday out at the. I went in a drink out at just the left side of my body went in a drink there at Lake Billy when I was trying to jump from one spot to another spot on a rock and whoop, went flopping in the water. That's for sure. Yep, rock the rock, y'all. Oh, there went a bite right there on the float rig. Didn't stick to it though. It's kind of a quick thump and gone. Yeah, them women folk, they tend to get mad if you get hurt at the lake or the river, for sure. No, he didn't steal the bait. He just kind of dunked it and didn't want it no more, I guess. Yeah. Well, she's looking out for her best interest, dude. If she went and done that because you're falling in the water too much. Oh, man, I missed him. Didn't even jig it, and there was a fish there. Didn't even know it. There we go, fish on. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one, y'all. Oh, yeah. Another largemouth. That's the second largemouth of the day.
Nice bass.
Yeah.
You gotta be patient. You see how patient he is?
There guys go. It took us a while to get another fish, but hey. There's definitely a bunch of them around the dock.
Yeah,
So,
looks like it. We'll get his pole. We were casting over by the dock earlier.
yeah.
Let's do it. That was crazy. Em, you haven't caught a fish yet. Let's see if we can get you a fish on. Did you see how big that fish was? Wasn't that crazy?
That's cool. A guy and his son over here checking out the dock and wanting to catch fish and stuff like that. And that's always cool. That's cool. Always nice to see a father and a son catching, well, talking about fishing and trying to catch a fish. So. Well, the micro net definitely hadn't. Oh, there's another fish. There's another one. Oh, smallmouth that time. Yeah. We're lighting them up now. Slowed it down a little bit and definitely catching more. But generally that's kind of the way it goes sometimes though. Yeah. Oh. That's why I couldn't see the fish in the thing. Is it still facing the other way? Catch, kiss, and release. You know it. Hey, gum. That was another largemouth I probably should have kept eating. Maybe. Watching me catch fish makes them wanting to go get the fishing poles and stuff like that. Hey, that works. Yeah, slowing it down definitely has made a difference, though. Starting to get bit a little more on the Ned rig. And they're hitting it on the fall, so I'm not really feeling them bite. But kind of the way it goes sometimes, you know. More people we got out here fishing, the better off we are. They're not getting into trouble. Yep. That time I just put a little too much mustard on my cast and landed on top of the dock. But there wasn't nobody to get caught, so I think we were good on that cast. There's a fish. Yep, that feels like another good one. Yep. Oh, no. That was another nice smallmouth or largemouth. Man, tried to horse him in to keep him from getting in my other line, and they're hitting it on the fall, which doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me at all. Yeah, it's always nice when people ask random questions and want to know what you're doing to help themselves catch more fish. You know, it's always a good thing for questions to be asked and people to be learning stuff, because it teaches them when they do that. Yeah, you definitely meet a lot of people that way. For sure. For sure. I mean, I kind of expected to catch largemouth, but I wasn't really planning to catch largemouth. I was expecting it to be micro smallmouths all day and some crappies. But I've only gotten one crappie, so no trout and yeah, and no catfish, but catfish. There's another fish. I just watched my. Oh, there's a crappie. Oh yeah, crappie, baby, yes, crappie. That one's going in the bucket or the basket. 3 more of them, and I got myself a good mess for just me and my wife. Woohoo! Check it out, y'all! I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Crappie, y'all! Going in the basket, yeah. Second crappie for the day, y'all. Crappie. You know that meme that's been on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff? I wanted to catch a bluegill, yeah. Instead I got a crappie. Oh, I got a crappie, yes. And I thought throwing here would definitely be a good option for catching a crappie, but I wasn't real sure because they hadn't been cooperating. Both of my crappies had come by the pier today, so that's a plus. I want more of them, please. More crappies, please. There's another fish. I don't know what it is. That's a bass. That ain't no crappie. But hey, Dave. Yeah, Ron already left, I think. Thanks for joining us, David. I think Ron already left, so he's not seen no decoys. He probably seen the decoys earlier that he sent me, you know. Being that he always sends decoys, you know. Yeah, good structure for crappies for sure. Yep, there's a bite right there on the night crawler. Well, it was a bite. Kind of the way they've been biting on the worms, they haven't really been taking it. They're just kind of sniffing it out and leaving it. Not really sticking with it though. All right, back to it. One crappie on an Ed rig. One crappie on a gulp minnow. So I wouldn't say we're exactly slaying them with everything today, but we are catching a couple. So I was hoping it was going to be a good day of catching crappies, but missed him. Whatever it was. Hello, how's it going today?
Catch anything?
Yeah, a bunch of smallies, a couple, 3 largemouths, and 2 crappies.
First time I've ever been here.
So,
Couple crappie?
yeah.
Okay.
He comes here.
Some nice sizes.
Nope, just babies.
Baby.
But I'm going to eat one of them anyway.
I know that's right. That's for sure.
They're scattered. They're not all stacked up like crappies normally would
They're
be.
not stacked up in here yet?
Nah, they were a couple weeks ago when I come out here.
Oh, they were a couple weeks ago?
But the weather patterns were different back then, though.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
It was a good day yesterday, then today a little colder.
did you catch any crappie yesterday?
No, I saw the weather.
Yeah, the weather was nice yesterday.
It was nice yesterday.
But today,
My friends came down here, he said on Thursday, he said he didn't catch nothing.
yeah, well, we got to get a little more consistent weather.
Yeah, with the weather pattern.
Yeah.
Warm the water up a little bit.
But the water's definitely warmer today than what it's been because these fish aren't cold like they had
Cold,
been.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, like they had been. But
This right here, you see them off the water, man. We had a boat, put the boat up under there. That shit was hot. Yeah, I can't wait to go back there in the bushes.
but yeah,
And then the creek all the way back. Yeah, they'll be set up in there about another couple weeks.
well,
As long as this water warms up. You can wait, you can go all the way back there. Oh, you can go all the way away.
Is that for boats over there? Oh, that's a boat.
There's the bathroom right there too. That's the other side.
How do you get back? You drive
You
back?
drive, well, you drive all around.
that's true. That's true.
That's a long drive though. It is. No, we ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, your best bet for the crappies right now is finding all the structure you can get.
Yeah, structure.
Those docks are probably gonna be good.
They just put them in now. What? The dock. We catch some big ones up over there. They don't like the fishing on them.
Well, that's why you got a boat. You don't have to be fishing on
They
them.
don't want you even put you can't even fish off your boat in there.
What?
What?
Man, we leased the
Oh, you have to leave the part?
yeah, you gotta lease where the boat dock is. Put the boat up there. You have to come off. You gotta still come off all the way through there. We can't fish nowhere in there.
That's
That's what I said, but my boy said that's illegal.
that
That's
shouldn't
what
be.
Alex said. Alex said he told us, he said that's illegal.
Oh, I'm live streaming too right now, so
Oh, your live stream?
yeah, I'm kind of fishing and talking to you guys and live streaming all at the same time.
I want to see if you grab one of them over there, but I didn't do what?
Snag it?
Yeah, he's live streaming.
On YouTube.
Oh.
The last time I was here, the water, like you were standing here, and it was so far down.
Down, yeah, that's what I said. We can park our boat up
You
in
could
there.
commit suicide.
Yeah, you can commit suicide.
They said on the live stream, say hi to y'all. So hi y'all.
Hey.
But yeah, the crappies just been so far in between.
Are they?
Yeah, but like I said, if you find enough structure though, they're gonna be stacked up in that
I bet
structure.
you they're stacked up over there.
But
I bet you they're up under that wood.
yeah,
Oh, but you can't fish off that dock?
Shit, we used to have that ass up. We didn't give a damn.
Shit, everybody does.
I
that
tell them, I
shit.
don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. And nobody ever say anything except for
What
that.
are they gonna do? Come back and give you a ticket?
Oh, they try to kick you off.
Oh, they do?
I'll try to fish off my damn boat. I told them, man, how you gonna pay? I'm paying for this motherfucking mortgage over here. And you gonna tell me I can't fish off of it?
yeah. Always somebody gotta try to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, every time. And it's only
got-
one.
they-
It's only one dude too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the only one. Everybody else don't. Nobody else say shit. They come down. Oh,
He likes that power. He likes that power.
Okay, man. Good luck, little guy.
Yeah, thank you. There's
Oh,
a
got
fish.
some?
There's a fish. There's a fish.
They got something.
Dab.
Bass.
Bass.
He gone.
Little bass.
Little one?
He gone. I'll show you my crappie real quick if you
Let me
want.
see the crappie.
That cost him $10 to see that.
You got me nice little crappie up
Shit,
in
that's
there.
all right.
big.
Hell yeah, that's a good crappie. Shit.
That's a big one.
No, that's a bass.
No, there's a pikeman in
Oh,
there.
that's a pike minnow? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
them motherfuckers right there. Them the ones that you want to keep.
They
the ones
pay you
to
for
kill
those.
you, yeah.
Nah, you don't want to kill them. Don't kill them just because they
No, I'm
cut
talking
it.
about. I just they take them out. I don't even fuck with them.
I
I just throw them back.
I take them home and eat them.
Oh, do you? Oh, they're okay to eat?
Yeah, they good eating. They white meat fish.
Oh,
they
okay.
They just eat the other little babies.
Yeah, that's why
That's
people
why
don't
they
like
want them out of
them.
here.
That's why
They're
on the
native
Columbia.
species to the area, but people get all mad because they want to eat the eggs
Eggs and all that.
and the little fry this
Man, let them
trout and stuff
man,
like
let them
that.
fish-
And it's like,
let
you know
them fish
what?
live, man.
How,
They gotta eat,
I always,
man.
always tell them, how would you like it if somebody killed you for eating beef?
For eating,
You
yeah.
know?
See what I'm saying? That what? Yeah, right.
I
That's
mean,
real shit.
like, that's just naturally what we do.
And this is naturally what they do.
Exactly.
So,
why
yeah.
you want to kill them?
Right. I say the same thing. I just don't look in the water.
You guys have a good
You too,
good
my
day.
man. Good luck.
Thank you. Yeah. Y'all, wind's starting to pick up and stuff. I'm going to have to get off this live stream because my battery's going to go dead. Well, I appreciate you guys for joining us during this live stream edition. Thank you guys. If we find like a good school of crappies or something, we start getting bit a little more, we may go live again later on today, but oh, when they biting on the falls, man. How's it going? Got another little crappie. Got two crappies today.
Oh, nice.
One I let go and the other one I kept.
Awesome.
But y'all, I think I'm gonna get ready to get off this live stream because my phone's gonna go dead. If I don't, oh, there's a fish right there. There's a fish right there.
Got one.
Yeah, I did get another crappie.
I got 3 of them.
You got 3 crappies?
Little sizes. No, small, like small.
Oh, smallmouth. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they were like chasing my crappie jig.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and they're so fast, they go sideways.
yeah, yeah. Gotcha. All right, you guys, this will probably be the last live stream fish for today. Y'all, check it. Little smallmouth. So y'all, remember to catch, kiss, release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, this is Gman Fishing, and we're out. Thank you for joining us.